I did a gig in Vermont, and I got an AI receptionist at the hotel.
I don't like
And
that.
I don't like that at all because I was crying because it was snowing outside and and there was no Uber, there was no way for me to get from like my gig to the hotel. And so I was like,
the bitch of leaving
about to
New
sleep
York?
outside.
You're like, you just assume you can walk outside and a car will grab you, and then you're like,
I was like, where
is anyone awake? What's going on?
I did a show in Middlebury, Vermont.
What
I did
are
a college.
you
I money, dude.
Yeah.
I did a college show in Middlebury, Vermont, and they were like, "Hey, we don't have any Ubers. We don't have any like body to come pick you up. So you have to figure that out. Maybe rent a car." I'm not renting a car. I'm from New York.
Thanks for the help, gig.
Yeah, seriously, they were really wonderful. But the problem was that I made the mistake. I was like, oh, let's get the taxi service. So I called the taxi company once I get to Middlebury, Vermont. And I'm like, hey, can I get a taxi? And the guy said, sorry, I'm out of town.
Oh, it's just the guy.
Just the one guy. So if Jeff isn't in town, then you are fucked.
Yeah, that's calling a car company is like
crazy.
That's very 90s.
How retro.
You're charmed life right now.
When I was in college, we had like a guy. We had like Dan the taxi man. That we would call him and
that was not a sanctioned thing. The campus did not approve of that.
Oh no, the campus didn't know about that. That
Dan
wasn't for campus
man.
behavior. No.
What's he up to now?
I don't know. I check on him all the time.
Really?
We were in love. I'm just kidding. The last part of that was not true.
Please.
He was 100 years old.
Sure. So he might have driven the last fare.
That was like the week before Uber was the thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think you're a little younger than me, right?
Oh, significantly.
Significantly. Interesting take. On the count of three, we have to say. No. Yeah.
Now you're 36.
Yeah. Damn.
I have a great memory. You know this. You don't remember anything.
No, that's not true. That's not true. You're
terrible.
34?
3.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Young baby.
Yeah.
Sweet baby girl.
Amazing. But wait, I was going to say, it sucks that, well, you probably had Uber for a little bit.
Not in college.
I didn't have it in college.
No, not at all. We didn't have Uber. We didn't have like boys that were interested in me. There was just so much stuff we didn't have in college.
Some things haven't really come around yet.
Okay. No, wait a second. Where's our ally meter?
Yes. Oh, yes. I forgot about the ally meter.
Okay, can I tell the story?
Yeah, we should have put the ally meter up just for today's episode.
When you and I were at Fallon, and we had
Getting nothing done.
There was so much stuff that we did when we were supposed to be working.
Yes, 100%.
Wait, do you remember I almost brought a whiteboard today, but I couldn't figure it out.
I got some notepads so we can do it later.
Okay, the drawing.
This episode's only funny to us, by the way.
I mean, that was Fallon for us.
The ally meter. Explain the ally meter.
You explain it since you're such a fucking ally.
Well, I'm trying to remember. It was like we would pitch jokes together. So we wrote for the Tonight Show together.
Yes.
And
5 years ago now.
5 years ago now.
That's when I moved here. You're my first friend in New York.
Oh, that's.
I was really excited about it.
It's weird to think it was 5 years ago, but yeah, we didn't work together at first.
No.
It was sort of like, we were friends though. Like you and I were tight. Like we'd go out and hang and talk about everything.
We were tight when I still lived in San Francisco because I would just be like doing Zoom from there.
You know what it was? We weren't like going into the office every day at first because we started kind of, we were like in between vaccines. It was like one had come out already or something.
Yeah, it was really the Wild West of vaccination time.
And the rules were like, come in maybe. And
come in when you have something to do.
And
we never did. So that's why we never signed.
Yeah, that call wasn't coming a lot. But then we got good at our job.
We got good at our jobs. We were very good for a while.
Because we started producing stuff together.
Yeah,
and
we were a good team.
We were great, and we shared an office.
Yeah, the smallest office in 30 Rock, I think.
Yeah, smaller than this room. Like
half the size of like the stage.
Yeah, it was very tiny.
Yeah.
But if we pitched a joke and it was a little off color, I would kind of shoot from the hip once I got to know you.
Shoot from the hip right to the head.
And the ally meter would move down.
Whenever Matt pissed me off a little bit, it would go a little bit less of an ally.
I was not supportive.
When somebody has talked over me in a meeting or something, and Matt repeated or said like, "Hey, Alex was talking," and he gets a couple points in the ally meter. But that, to be fair, I got talked over a lot, but not by you. You always had my back.
I had a blast.
We had so much fun working together. It was great.
When you're in the trenches, like here's my thing.
Yeah.
That job created friction in my life. Like I had to do something difficult every day. Mm-hmm. And I became a better writer. Yeah. I became a better person. I had to accept challenges.
Sure.
Since leaving that show, I'm challenged sparingly. I just kind of hang out and try to do
You're the one with
stuff.
the charmed life.
Well,
I love that.
I still have to work, but it's like
no, you deserve to have easy after that.
No,
You deserve to have a little bit of an easier
torture.
time.
It's just like
No.
I think friction builds skill sets and,
Sure.
and character, and I feel like we all could use more friction in our lives. And
It got like significantly less fun for me after you left, though. Like
Yeah.
because I wasn't. I mean, I was doing okay. Like there were days when I had really good days there, but there wasn't like, and and we still have lots of friends there, and
Totally.
yeah, and it was a great place to. I met some of my best friends.
yeah,
I
same. Same.
met some of the most important people in my life. I talked to Brad today.
Really?
Brad Evans. He's amazing.
Did you tell me you were doing this?
No, I didn't. I wanted to be a surprise.
Thanks for the pitch. Thanks for the promo. Another good friend.
I wasn't sure how much you wanted me to tell people. I told my mom. My mom's really
Is she
upset. My
pumped?
mom is a big Matt Buechele fan.
Yeah.
Even comedy wise, it's like I did like an open mic last night in
Sure,
like a
sure.
a basement or something, and I'm just like,
Sure.
I'm like I'm really disappointing my parents for this,
You are until you aren't. You know what I mean?
but I sure am right now.
But they're so proud of your TV work and
Yeah.
you're traveling to perform at schools. Like,
Yeah,
you have
they
a
were-
bigger work ethic than me, I will say.
Yeah.
You're allowed to push back a little and be like, no.
But I know you. The day that I brought
you really
them
do. That sucks.
the day that I brought them to After Midnight was like
Mm-hmm.
the only time I was actually able to get them to take a picture. Like my parents,
Oh,
like
really?
they're photogenic. They're good looking people,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they
I've
don't
seen
like.
photos of them.
Yeah, they don't like to be in front of the camera.
Sure.
But they were so proud that day. They were like, take a picture
Oh.
of us in front of the sign.
That's so nice.
And
Did
I
they
was
go
like-
nuts every time you were on the show? And
Oh my God, dude! The first time I was on the show, I didn't tell them. I was on the
fun.
phone with them, and I was like, "Hey, I got this really dumb bit on the show, and I just want you guys to see it." And then I popped out, and my mom started screaming like I died.
That's what I love to act like I'm some kind of smart artist, and I have big. The only thing you do it for is for that,